class is in session. The Brofessor is in. What's happening, y'all? Randy Orton. We are in GemBroMania. Bromania? We're in the Stipulation Tours. And I said that this guy would be the best one, and I'm going to show you sort of why he's going to be the best one that you can use for blue and multiply gems. And sort of what you're going to learn here is going to be sort of universal as we go through Stipulation Tours. Because in Stipulation Tours, there are 7 total turns. There are 4 for you and 3 for your opponent. But you can actually get 7 turns. How do you get 7 turns? Well, you got to stun them. So if you can find someone who stuns, as well as break the multis and the blues, or whatever combination that you're looking for, then you can do some real damage. Now, Randy Orton, Undead Predator, and how you get this going, I would have probably never figured out myself. So big shout out to Sir Zorro, as always, thinking way outside the box and with a brain much bigger than the bros when it comes to putting this stuff together. So big shout out to Sir Zorro. So we are going to put the 2 countdown gems. We are going to be putting this stun on there. If you have NWO perfect, that's who you would use. Otherwise, MP up, more countdown gems, create more blue gems. We're going to need Santa Hogan to get this all going. We do have a good acrobat stipulation bonus, so you're going to need him as high as it can go as well too. More than that, you're going to need to refill these because they don't flow together. So we're going to need props and plates, and we're going to need 2 4th of July plates. One is tribute to the troops. The other is the Uncle Sam plate. And these 2 together are going to fill up our red moves once again. And that's really our goal, so we can continually stun our opponent. That's the gist of what we need there. In terms of props, though, this one's going to be prop heavy. We're going to need red to fill it up turn 1. We're going to need blue to fill it up turn 1. And you're going to need some chosen ones. In fact, you're probably going to need several of them. And the more of them that you can use, the higher your score is props going to be. So, Enforcer's up to the max. Let's bro. So the goal is, and this will be for every stipulation match going forward if you're trying to make as high up on the leaderboard as possible, is to stun your opponent as many turns as possible. So that way they never get a turn and you get to have all 7 turns. So we're going to use prop number 1, and that's going to get our red stun going. We are going to use prop number 2 and get the rest of our countdown gems on the board. 1 2 3 4 5. And now what we need to do is we need to make a purple 5 that we're going to swipe into. That's going to set off all of these, and that's going to destroy the board. So we need to use this one. We need a 5 match that we can swipe into without destroying our turn and keeping as many of these on the board as possible. That's not enough. We need, actually that could, no, that's going to cascade us as well too. We got too many cascade possibilities today. Oh, we could actually do that and that. And that leaves a lot of cascade possibilities. There's a lot of cascade possibilities. This is going to be a difficult one. 1 2 3. We're just going to have to break. We're just going to have to break some of our countdown gems. It is as it is and what it is. So break. We don't cascade. This destroys the entire board. All blue, all multi. And then we get all the red gems on the board because of our plate. That fills up our red move. And just like that, we hit 25,350. Now this is on the hard mode. I just wanted to show everybody how to work it. Now it's our turn again. He doesn't get his turn. We have 6 turns left. Everything's filled up. We do the same thing over again. We stun, and that way next turn it's our turn again. So this way you get 7 turns instead of 4. This will allow you to obviously make three turns more worth of damage. Now this is, again, prop heavy, plate dependent, and this is if you're really going for the leaderboard. But I thought I'd show just sort of the thinking you're going to have to do in order to make this actually work. We need that prop again. Those props are in high demand, of course. So now you have to find a place where you can make that 5 match again, and you just continue the process. That's all. And all those go off. Board fills up. Boom. And then all the red gems come out, and hopefully that reloads our red move. And it did. And now we have, as you can see, more and more and more. Again, another 25,450 is what we're going to get each turn. So you can see how every turn is going to be the same. You have a cascade chance, but you're going to be stunning your opponent and so forth. So this is basically how you're going to win, or how you're going to leaderboard with Zombie Randy Orton, and how you're going to approach this on a day-by-day, week-by-week, whenever our stipulation tour is going forward. Thanks for coming to class. And a big shout out again, thank you to Sir Zorro. And like, share, and subscribe. Brofessor out.